What's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Lobos. Yes, sir. And in today's episode, we got Air Force on the schedule. They're talking about a little hometown fun. New Mexico looks forward to hosting Air Force. I look forward to getting a win. I don't really care about who we are hosting. You know what I'm saying? But we are 5-3. Record could be better. And it could be worse. So at this point of the season, I'm not really gonna complain. We have won more games than a lot of people thought we were gonna win. Well, a certain individual anyway. Not gonna call no names. The rapper 10,000. But anyway, if you're in here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer. Let's hop into this game and get this dub. All right, let's take a look at the team stats here. We're gonna look at Air Force. Their offense, it's not that great besides the rush. This might be an option offense. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. Don't know that for sure, but I'm going to guess. On the defensive side, their numbers aren't that bad. Total points is okay. Total yards given up is okay. Passing yards is okay. Rushing yards, it's kind of in the middle of the pack. Maybe a little bit above average. On the Lobos side, our offense is way above average. For a 65 overall team, we average almost 40 points per game, 462 yards total, and our rushing game is pretty good. It's actually better than Air Force's rushing game. On the defensive side, that's where things go south. Oh boy, yeah, just look at the numbers. That's all you need to know. We do have 3 guys coming in for visits. We got the QB Brent Washington. We got Corey Cox, the wide receiver, and we got TJ Alexander, the middle linebacker. Top players for us, pretty much the same, all defensive guys, even though our defense is the worst part of the team. But we got Jared Reed, Tavion Combs, and Dante Martin. And the top players for Air Force, we got a fullback, a 88 overall fullback, 85 overall outside linebacker, and an 83 overall wide receiver.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports
NCAA come out in that red and white
14 pregame show presented by
This is going down today.
Innovation that excites. The legendary Woody Hayes has been
but it's going up tonight, hopefully.
And a cloud of dust. We're probably going to see a lot of that in this game. Both teams
gonna be a lot of run.
Hard-nosed, tough-minded running attack.
Little pass in there every once in a while. Try not to turn it over.
Interesting matchup.
Can I go a whole game without turning it over? Oh, turning it over. Get it out, man. But anyway,
action coming at you
we'll
right
see.
Now. Brett Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah, the Lobos back. And you know what we about to do? Get back on track and try to win another game. Yeah. Lobo pride in this thing. Check out the uniforms. I hope we play in uniform, because if we don't, we gon' lose.
Mexico and University Stadium.
Welcome back to New Mexico. All of my Lobos.
Brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and
let go.
Calorie. Enjoy everything.
Let's see. Oh, come out and pass on first down
for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field.
And now they got 2 quarterbacks on the field. Oh boy. Get him.
It's a nice read by the quarterback to keep the ball and pick up some yardage.
And there's the option. Option again.
Come
here. Bring him down.
Tackle outside.
There you go.
Nice 4 yards there on the toss.
Okay.
Good
get him down.
There. He picks up about 4 yards on the toss play.
Well, in a bit, this is going to be a run. No, it's a screen pass.
Screen pass. He's got a pass back.
Of course.
At the 43-yard line.
A screen pass. And there's player lock. Bring him down.
Think about the speed and instincts it takes for a linebacker to get from his position.
We got
into
Cy
the
Riley
backfield to make a play
all
like
in the
that.
backfield.
That's well done.
You missed me. Oh, come on. Damn, man.
Around the 16-yard line.
You know that saying, get your keys out because we're on a drive?
He should have been
This
got in the
offense
backfield
right
right
now
there.
is on a drive. I mean, this is their third first down. They're doing just about anything they want, and they're really starting to wear the psyche of this defense down.
Tackled for a loss. There was just no
You weren't gonna pitch it that
play,
time.
and the defensive lineman was the reason.
As they run it again
As they work the outside.
and get 6. No, sir.
Around the 9-yard line.
Trying to run a screen pass again. But I got it, my friend.
How will he do? But what does this do to the starter's psyche?
I feel like that was a win for the defense.
Air Force could take the lead with this field goal. Kicks up, and it's through the uprights. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
And number 3 Baylor gets knocked off by Oklahoma.
Oh,
shit! Oh, boy.
Elsewhere, the Hawkeyes.
Too bad we are in the top 25 right now.
They hope to slide up
And Iowa takes down Purdue 17-16. Cutting it pretty close, ain't you?
The Hawkeyes pull it off by a single.
All right, so we want to run, and look how they come out.
They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield.
I can see now that that's not going to work.
Including some possible record-breaking performances. Records and stats are great, but I think to a man, these players say, let's win the game first, and then any accolades we get along with it, that'd be great.
Oh, that was a terrible pass.
Well, that was clearly
Not surprised.
on somebody's.
And look at that.
Play fake.
Look at that.
And he is drilled at the 5.
Man, immediately got through. Immediately. Rapido. Oh, now I got to punt out of my own end zone.
Oh, excellent punt.
I'm about to say you better fair catch it. Try to knock off your helmet. Bring him down.
After a decent run up the gut.
We cannot let them gain 6 yards on every run. He was about to get sacked too.
Throws it away.
Ah, man, was wide open.
To the 20.
And he got
To the 10. Touchdown Falcons.
juked out his shoes. Get that boy the blues.
That was some
Boy, this is
kind of
bad
catch and
news.
run by the halfback.
That was a mismatch that the offense took advantage of. He completely burned the defender for the score.
That's what
Well,
happens
that
when you
had to be
blitz.
a miscue of some kind or a mental error by the defense.
Leave a man wide open.
This wide receiver was just too open. The ball, and we haven't even gotten to the second quarter.
Okay, Nate.
Ball for a nice game. He has some room, and he's taken down.
He took a nice little hit there.
Got a guy behind center that can really do it all, Herbie. I mean, he's a dual threat. He can hurt you with his feet and his arm. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's see, what are we doing? We got a blitz. Okay, they coming down. All right. What's gonna happen over there? I see him. And where is he throwing it? And he caught it.
Around the 34-yard
Oh
line.
my.
That was a nice play.
Luke
We talk about this
Wasson.
every week, adjusting to the blitz. The quarterback and the receiver do an excellent job of recognizing.
I was trying to throw it more to the outside, not that close to the defenders. Okay, Miles.
25-yard line.
Need you to turn up for me. Need you to turn up, my boy.
He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line.
Only get 2, but that's a first down. We just hand it out to Nate.
Positive yardage.
So Miles Kendrick will be able to come back.
That much pain right now. They need him back on the field before this one's over.
And that was doomed from the start. And we are not going to get a playoff. And we will go into the second quarter down 10.
We've played one. The Falcons lead 10-0.
I hope this is not a trend, because if it is, we'll get beat 40-0. All right, so I trust one of my receivers to get open, hopefully, because it looks like they're blitzing. Oh my!
Incomplete, and that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Couldn't even give me time to throw a slant. Didn't even have time to throw a slant, bruh.
And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. He gets it up, and it's good. Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis.
And we got Fresno State up on Wyoming right now. 14-0.
The Bulldogs have the lead, 14-0.
Just one or two plays. Air Force is up a score.
Come on, man.
They push him out at the 40-yard line.
That's great execution. Quarterback made a nice throw, and the receiver
They
was
make
able to
one
go up and
simple
make the
cut
play.
and get open like that. That really makes it hard for me to blitz. Look, they passing damn near every play, it seems like. He's wide open.
Slings it. He's at the 20.
Somebody get him.
Right around the 8-yard line. And
Like you look at the stats,
for 6.
and it say, oh, they gonna run the ball. They rush for 200 yards a game. But no, they just passing it.
I think this is time that they step up and prove it on the field. Forget about talking trash.
Bring him down.
Down he goes at the 5-yard line. And they get him in the back.
There we go.
Loss.
Yep. Look.
Finds a man. Touchdown.
Come on, man.
So this entire group functions.
You cannot give up the line, bro. Get on the line.
Very good team effort.
You've got to find a way to get back in it.
Okay, Nate.
He's to the 40.
Okay,
He's
Nate.
out of bounds around the 45-yard line.
He gets another
Okay,
set down,
Nate, find that hole.
Opens up a whole host of play calling possibilities for the coaching
Don't let him
staff.
get on a roll.
Now he tries to buy some time. Quickly to
Throw it in the
tight end,
dirt.
incomplete.
Look at him. Look at him coming down. Come down again.
He lets it fly.
Oh,
They make the
Luke
stop at the 18-yard line.
with another good catch. My boy. He put it where only Luke can catch it. Come on, man. Give me a block.
That brings up 2nd and 13.
They run out there to do nothing.
And they get nice yardage on that
That
run.
wasn't much of a block either.
He's going right.
Got him.
Got a man open.
Andrew Erickson. Nice route, my boy. That was a beautiful route.
That was
A beautiful
play for the
route.
wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can
Thank
take the
you.
play calling there. Very impressive.
Bring him down, Dante Martin.
The 29-yard line.
Louis
He's about 5
Tele.
yards on the option play.
3rd down.
And it's incomplete.
And they're gonna have
Let's
to
go.
run the team.
Great hold.
That's how you get out the field, defense. Come on, Keontae.
Tries to
Oh,
get around
boy.
the corner.
Ah,
The 35-yard line. The Lobos quarterback, Kirk, he has done his job. Unfortunately,
Miles
there's
Kendrick is
22
trying to
guys
heat
on the
up.
team, and one guy's doing a great job. The other 21 aren't winning the game.
okay, so I really don't like that. Okay. Oh, that was a dangerous pass.
Brought down after
I did not want to pitch that.
So he holds on to it and gets a good 5 yards. And he's tackled at the 46-yard
There wasn't
line.
nothing going there.
That's a
pressure.
Damn, he was wide open. Still is. I'm gonna get him. That's
Keeps his eye
Keontae.
out, makes the catch.
Keontae.
The 10.
Oh, I thought he was gone. I missed him on the initial read, but they still left him open. That'll work, my boy.
Pass.
To the left, to the left.
Watch out for a pass
Run
play
the
when you're in a goal line
HB
deep.
stretch to the left. They can't stop it. Nobody
They'll go with
can.
the run once again.
Nasty Nate
Mexico.
runs it in again.
The halfback just plowed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all him. The
And it's tied
offensive
up.
lineman just pancaked the defense.
All right, so they got 2 minutes.
Big plays.
What will they do? Come out and pass. And my guy got burnt out there.
He tackles him hard at the 44-yard line.
Need to put 2 safeties on the field.
First
I mean,
down.
I had 2 safeties on the field. I need to have 2 deep safeties. That's what I should have said. But come on, let's go defense. Take off. Run!
And he hits it
Louis
hard
Tele.
at the 44. Nowhere
Ringing
to
that
go.
boy bell.
Quarterback scramble. Air Force is going to take their first time
You can
out of the
ring
half.
my bell. Ring my bell. Come here.
Good job here by the defense.
Jay
If you
from
let this
State
quarterback
Farm.
set and throw, he'll kill you all game.
Screen pass. No, sir. Get the timeout.
Loss of 2.
Let
What's
go.
going on there?
Team be doing good until they run a screen pass. Sometimes it works, though. Oh, spin move on him.
He's got
Spin
the
move.
corner.
Spin
Tackle
move.
made at the 38-yard line. He's taken
Okay.
down around the 47-yard line. And he's taken
Okay.
down at the 37-yard line.
I ain't got to run hurry up no more. We got 2 timeouts, plenty of time.
Gains
Okay,
his
that's
way
another
at the
first down.
26-yard line.
We got 2,000 yards rushing on the season already. Okay.
He gets
Okay,
out to about
Miles.
the 11-yard line.
Let go. Okay.
Over the middle to his tailback.
Ah, you could have caught that block.
11-yard line. New Mexico's going to have
Damn.
to use their second time out of the half.
And he
The
dropped
receiver
it.
falls incomplete.
Ah. I want to at least try one more play.
Quarterback all by himself.
This one gotta
in the
be quick,
backfield
though.
with 5 wideouts.
Got to be quick.
He's scrambling. Got a man.
And he dropped it.
In and out of his hands.
Oh, man.
So we played 2 quarters.
We didn't get no points
The
from
game
that.
is 17-17.
I said it got to be quick. I shouldn't have scrambled. Should have just threw it away.
Hi, everybody. Glad to
Hope
have you
that
with
doesn't
us on
come
the
back to
EA
bite me in the
Sports
rear end.
NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan.
And somehow we lose
Innovation
by 3.
That excites. Reese Davis, Dave
That would be
Pollack in the
terrible.
studio as always to lend a little perspective to
But
what just
anyway,
went down in the first 30 minutes.
the game
We've
is
been
tied.
looking forward to this game all week, and it has
We were
lived
down
up to
17-3.
billing. A close game. You feel like that it's going to be a great second
But we
half.
back
And
in
boy,
it.
We've got the perfect guys in the booth. What a reward today.
I don't know what
for
it is.
Nessler and Herbstreit
I don't
to
know
get
what
this
it is
done.
about
But, you
my
know,
teams.
it's
They
not a
always
secret,
start out
Reese. They
slow
get the
for
best
some
game
reason.
every week that we think's on the schedule, right? So,
But
they
it gets
got
to the
this
second
great-
and
it's
third
great,
quarters,
it's
they
close,
just
it's going
turn
back and
up.
forth. I mean, what a treat to watch.
And I
one of the
promise
best
you, I'm not
games
doing
of
it
the
on
year
purpose.
just unfolding in front of us, and more importantly, to hear
I don't
the
like being
silky
stressed
smooth
out like
sounds
this.
of Kirk Herbstreit
But
and Brad Nessler. Does
we
it
did,
get any better?
I can only hope that Nessler
We're actually
and
leading
Herbstreit
total
bring the
yards
same
now.
type of intensity to their call of the
We
second
were
half
down.
David and I brought to the halftime show.
We haven't turned it over,
That's
which
it
is
for us
good.
here in the studio. Time to get you back out to the guys.
and we get the
Second
ball
half.
back in the second half.
The game feels that much more powerful. Jones takes a handoff. Tackle made right around the
Didn't see much of a
18-yard
hole
line.
there.
And he gets a yard on the run.
There we go.
Fires right side.
There we go,
Got his
Nate.
tailback. And he's hit immediately.
Just get out of bounds.
Around
Oh,
the
a late hit.
32-yard line.
All right, he's coming down. Come on down here. see.
He
Oh,
gets
that's
it to the right.
right at him.
Incomplete. Almost picked off.
Almost a big play.
Quick pass.
And that's Luke.
And down he goes. Around
Oh,
the
Luke.
43-yard line.
Trusting hands.
He's into the open field. Nice run.
I was trying to juke him.
He makes it out to midfield. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Yup.
And they make the stop at the 41. Makes the handoff, and he's in trouble.
Square up.
Makes
Get
the
it to
catch,
him.
and he
And
might
it's
take
Jordan
it.
Porter.
Knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Oh, Jordan getting him 25. One nickel and 2 dimes. And he will walk in, I think. Yes, sir. Miles Kendrick getting on up in there. And we on top
He looked determined running
for the first time this game.
He has been tough today for this defense to be able to try.
Bring him down.
And he can't get away from the pressure.
Who got him? Oh, Tyler. Tyler.
From their own 16-yard line. Second
Going
down.
with this new formation, the 3-3-5 Bear. It's doing pretty good so far. I feel like this formation turned the game around. We're going to stay in that 3-3-5, but we're going to run some zone now. Going to him. Bring him down.
That's a great tackle.
Okay.
They couldn't get anything to work, and it will be 4th down.
Okay, you got a block there.
He's taken down at the 47-yard line. The Falcons have really surprised
Air Force
everyone.
has 0
They have
yards
not
so
been
far in the second
intimidated at
half.
all, which is great to see. The attitude and
Nightmare
effort.
in the past few drives.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
Oh, my.
I love the
Dang,
toughness here
he
by
was
this
wide
quarterback.
open. Miles Kendrick just got
Sitting in
hit.
for the last second.
Their own 47.
And that'll be the
New
second
Mexico
time.
is up a score.
Almost throw an interception. And bro, what was
Goes
that?
the back, and he's hit immediately.
Did
in the
anybody see
backfield.
that? What happened? Look, Jesus. There was a glitch in the matrix. All right, let's see what is going on here. What we got here? Okay. Not liking
He's in
that. I see
trouble.
him now. Is he in bounds? Yes, he
Gets
is.
out of bounds.
Andrew Erickson.
Up the middle.
That block. That block. Thank you.
He's at the
Thank
20,
you.
the 10.
Get up in there, Nate. Let's go. Nasty Nate. Has the school record with 19 rushing TDs in a season. Let's go.
It's going to have to start
All right.
now. This offense has to get rolling.
I missed him.
Brought down
Dang.
at the 40.
Who got hurt? Gotta be a pass. Oh, it's still gonna be an option. Definitely can be an option now. Bring him down, AJ
About
Odoms.
the 41. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Number 9 keeps showing up as a quarterback on the formation. Oh boy, that could have been bad. But they get 5.
5-yard pickup there on the halfback option.
Either somebody gonna be open or somebody about to get sacked. And somebody was open and I missed the tackle.
He's at the 30.
And he's gone. Bruh. Wow.
And he scores.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Wow.
He passes for his third.
You heard what I
touchdown.
said. Either he's gonna get sacked or somebody's gonna be wide open.
That is a great touchdown.
And that was
I'm
a
kinda surprised these
terrible
guys are
attempt
still
at
losing
the tackle.
after the type of game that this quarterback's having.
Oh man.
Very very well on their last drive.
This offensive line really opened up some big gaps for the running back last time.
Bruh.
Bring him down at the 27th.
Actually, they are
Now he's
covered.
scrambling. Here comes the pressure.
Oh.
Taken down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, he took a shot then. We hit Nate.
And a quick throw.
We hit Nate.
He gets hit.
There we go, Nate.
Right around the 46-yard line. Hold on for a wild ride in the fourth quarter as this one follows suit. 31-24, New Mexico.
Shouldn't even be close right now. But anyway.
He fights
And he's not going to get away from him.
A yard, if that, on the quarterback keep.
And no blocking.
It could go anywhere. Receivers got it on the screen. Loss of 2.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
Like, you have to pick up that initial guy, man. Got him.
He steps out at the 45-yard
4th
line.
and 2. I'm going to go for it. Now, I don't like this. But I'm going to go for it. I don't get it. Damn.
Immediately.
Sometimes you get a bit greedy when you're not playing.
You just release the block as soon as I get there.
Here. In my mind,
The hole was there.
Better off punting.
Ah, come on, man.
And he's tackled around the 31-yard line.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
He's at the 20.
And that will be a
Inside the
touchdown.
10. Touchdown, Air Force.
Golly, man. And we just blew a 14-point lead.
He ran a lot of
After Air
yards to
Force
make it in
just
for the
blew a
score.
14-point lead.
Certainly helped spring him, but he did the.
And now he's got room to run. Gains his way to the 46-yard line.
Okay. Oh, I thought Nate was gone again.
Around the 40-yard line. They go to this for a nice game.
Show it again. They are. Got him, and no, he don't. It was almost intercepted.
Never give your opponent a second chance.
Ah.
That's exactly what they did.
Break the tackle.
To the
Hey.
32-yard line.
Damn. And I know for a fact he cannot kick a 49-yard field goal. Can barely make a 41-yarder. Okay. There's a hole right there.
Quick throw.
Jordan Porter.
He is drilled.
Let's go.
They'll go with a toss. Tackle. Decent pickup.
Them boys delivering hits. I'm trying my best not to put the ball back in the air. I've tried several times to turn it over.
Tackle made around the 4-yard line.
3rd and 3. I just don't think we can get it with a run. I'm going to try to hit the tight end coming across the formation here.
He scrambled.
And he goes out of bounds. I hate they won't let you turn up field, man. It just make you go out of bounds, bro. And he
The kick is up, and he hooked it left. Reese Davis is standing by with this
shake the
update.
damn.
This is absolute bullshit!
Ranked 22nd.
Shake the
Now
damn
they'll be
field
lucky to
goal,
hold on to a
man.
spot, any spot in the poll. And for Wisconsin,
22,
they've dropped
number
straight.
22, Wisconsin goes down. 26-23 to BYU.
23. In other action, time for an update from the Mountain West.
And Wyoming gets blown out by Florida.
The Bulldogs
Fresno
win it
State.
big.
Come on, man. Now I'm relying on my defense, which is not good. Bring him down.
Go with the run, and
There
he's
we go.
taken down behind the line. Loss of one.
That'll work.
The halfback.
I'm sure this running back will be looking around.
We got
for that
Hunter
guy
coming
next
up
time
from
he
the
takes a
Sellers.
handoff.
Daniels off the fake. It's a fumble.
And he fumbled.
Recovered.
Damn.
Offense.
And he throws
Just
it away.
throws this one away.
I do not like that.
He goes out of bounds right around the 42-yard line.
And he throws it away.
Throws it away.
Good job here by the
Will they
defense.
punt it?
If you let this
We going punt safe man. Y'all know me. I would go for it on 4th and inches.
He's out to the 30. Tackle at the 30.
If you
Okay.
don't rush things and avoid mistakes, don't get
Do
it.
not turn the
Get a
ball
little
over.
frustrated, but this offense is very capable of scoring at any time.
On the fake, moving right.
Got him.
Tackle at the
Will
46-yard
Dennis.
line.
Dennis the Menace with his first catch.
He's on the run.
You know, when you
Throw it
feel
out of
pressure
bounds.
like that, the worst thing you want to do
Okay, Jordan.
Around the 38-yard line.
Okay, Jordan. Get open, my boy. I will find you.
Now he tries to buy some time. He's out of
Get out of bounds.
At about the
We just need to get in field goal range.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
Did I really just say we need to get in field goal range? This man just shanked the field goal, so I don't even know if I should trust the field goal or not.
He gets out to about the 14-yard
We might not
line.
need to. What is going on here? That's what I want to know.
He's going to try and scramble.
Nothing that I really want.
He's tackled at the 6-yard
Talking
line.
about. He's gonna go inside,
And they make
and we get the
stop
first
around
down.
the 3-yard line.
Get back up to the line real quick,
Watch out for a pass play when you're in a goal line D.
and we will walk in. Let's go, Miles Kendrick.
Late in the fourth quarter, and the big question is, in a game this close,
That's how you tough it out.
heals most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
So 38-31. He'll take it from the 2. He's to the 20.
Bring him down, and it's over.
7-yard line.
I didn't even want to speak on it. I was afraid they might just run it
Know that
back.
They have to enjoy this guy
But we
while
get a
they've got him,
win.
because
Miles Kendrick
somewhere
has
down the line he's gonna be at the
401
next level.
Well,
total
that'll
yards
definitely be in
and 3
his future, but
TDs.
for now, he needs to sit back and just enjoy this.
My boy
performance.
is showing
And
off.
Really, the play caller, the quarterback,
Had 300
the
yards
offensive
passing
line, the
last
receivers,
game.
The entire group is
290 this game, plus 100 yards on the ground.
That's going to do it for this presentation of NCAA
Oh, yeah.
Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler
Not
saying
bad for
goodbye.
a 72 overall QB. I really thought that we were gonna lose this game. I did. Not converting that 4th down, giving them the ball back with like 2 minutes left. Yeah, that's a tough situation to put your defense in. But they got to stop. I got to give it to them. We got to stop when we needed to. Boy, that tackle there, boy. Or the attempt at a tackle. And he didn't get touched at all on that play till he scored. But Nate showed up. Miles Kendrick showed up. Oh, Luke showed up. All right, and they say that was an ESPN Classic That game ranked number 7. Okay, we got the player stats here. We just seen Miles Kendrick. We went 19 of 28 for 290. Only 1 TD, but no interceptions, even though we tried like 3 times. And he was only sacked once, which is good. On the rushing side, we got Nasty Nate with 22 attempts for 129 and 2 TDs. Miles Kendrick had 17 attempts for 111 and 2 TDs. On the receiving side, we got Luke. He had 3 receptions for 79 yards. Jordan Porter had 61 yards on 4 receptions. Andrew Erickson had 46 yards on 3 receptions, and Keontae had 43 yards on 1 reception. On the defensive side of the ball, we got Ray Louis-Tele with 8 solo tackles. Dante Martin had 6 solo tackles and a tackle for a loss. Taven Combs had 4 tackles. We got Tyler with 2 tackles for a loss. We got Jack Reed with 2 tackles for a loss. Tyler also had a sack. That was the only sack on the game. All right, we got the games around the country. Let's see what we got here. We got number 24 UCF taking down Houston 31-0. Big Donut. We got Florida taking down Vandy. We got Cal losing to USC. Number 8 USC 42-10. We got, what's that, Middle Tennessee State? I think that's Middle Tennessee against James and Madison. Middle Tennessee taking that one 23-17. We got number 17 Washington losing to Colorado 33-21. And we got Memphis taking down a FCS team 41-3. All right, we got the game stats here. As you may have noticed, if you watched the game, we were down 17-3, I think. 10-0 in the first quarter. Or was it? Yeah, it was 17-3 because we scored 17 in the second quarter. Yeah, and then we scored 14 and there's 7 in the third, and it was tied in the fourth, which led to a 38-31 victory. For us, we dominated every last single category: first downs, rushing, passing, and time of possession. We didn't turn it over, and we only won by 7. I mean, we did turn it over. If you look at it, we did turn it over on downs, on that 4th down. So that technically, that should count as a turnover. But anyway, the game doesn't count that. And we know Miles Kendrick is the offensive player of the game, and Dante Martin was the defensive player of the game. All right, goal accomplished. New Mexico improves to 6-3 and is bowl eligible after the win over Air Force. That's right, baby. We are guaranteed, well, I'm not gonna say guaranteed, but we have qualified for a bowl game. Yes, sir. And that's pretty much all you can ask for in a year 1 rebuild. Get to a bowl game. We might even contend for the conference championship. I don't know. I have to check that out and see. But anyway, we can advance to the next week. All right, and my OC and DC are now up to a level 4, and we did get the QB Ian Smith to commit to the team, so we have our QB for the future.
Oh yeah!
Let's go. Now if we can just get this receiver and a few more guys to commit to the team, I feel like we're gonna make a very, very drastic improvement from year 1 to year 2. We did see that we rushed for 2,000 yards on the season, or Nasty Nate has broken the record for rush TDs in the season, or tied it. That's never can really tell. I guess we'll find out next game. We had a 14-point comeback victory. We almost gave up a 14-point comeback victory. All right, so we do have 2 upgrades for the OC and the DC. Okay, for the DC, what do we need? I feel like we need to get some man coverage and +2 for press. Yeah, we need to get that. Need to jam them boys off the line. And then when we do jam them, we need to stick with them. On the offensive side, what are we lacking? I feel like it's throw power and accuracy. So let's go with that. All right, so I do have 500 points I can spread around. We will hop in there and do that, and then I'll come back and we'll do the rundown. All right, so we got the 500 points spread out. Did have to remove a couple of guys from the board because there was no chance we were gonna get them, but this is what we got so far. I feel like we're gonna get Omar Davis and his backup quarterback Brent Washington, and I feel like we're gonna get this guy Terrence Rust. John Gant, I don't know if we'll be able to get him or not. We still got to visit. It's not looking too likely. Corey Cox, I believe we're gonna get him. I believe we're gonna get Patrick Burnett as well. Really need a tackle. We still got a visit coming up. Need a guard. Got a visit coming up. A lot of these guys, we just. Matter of fact, I need to schedule a visit here while I can. Hopefully we can get that guy. Want this defensive tackle, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get him. Might not be able to get this guy either. Got several guys on the board that I do not believe we're gonna get, like this cornerback here. Penn State is in the lead. Yeah, I don't believe we're gonna get him, but that's not gonna take away from our class, because I believe our class is still gonna be decent, as we have the number 10 quarterback in the country, Ian Smith, coming to the program next year. And we got the number 44 tight end, Robert Sullivan. So we'll have 2 new toys to play with next year. But that'll pretty much do it for the recruiting board. And we'll take a look at the top 25, as Michigan State is on top. And we got Miami, Cincinnati, Alabama. I like the way Stephen A. Smith says Alabama. We got Alabama. Let's see. You got Oregon at 5, Texas A&M at 6, Ohio State at 7, USC at 8, UCLA sitting at 9, even though they're ranked number 13 in the country. But anyway, Notre Dame is sitting at 10. Just going down. Baylor did lose to Oklahoma, which dropped them from 3 to 11. And Oklahoma moved up from 19 to 13. Okay. NC State, new team on the top 25. And Fresno State as well. So we do have a team in our conference, another team in our conference that's in the top 25. I think there's another team in there as well. No, I'll take that back. I think it was San Diego State that was ranked in the top 25, and then they started piling up them L's, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we still can contend for a conference championship. We just have to knock off Boise State. I gotta look at the schedule, but I do believe we play Boise State. They're on the mountainside with us, so it's almost a guarantee that we're gonna play them. We are 4-1 in the conference. They're 4-1 in the conference, but they are 3-0 in the division, and we are 2-1 in the division. Nevada is sitting on top of the West, even though they are 6-4. Their conference record is 5-2, and their divisional record is 3-1. Fresno State is only 4-2, but their divisional record is 3-1 as well. All right, we got the Heisman Watch here. Jahmyr Gibbs sitting on top. Christian Bill Smith right behind him. Jalen Knighton sitting at the 3rd spot. We got Will Shipley sitting at the 4th spot. And we got Nasty Nate Jones back on the Heisman Watch.
Oh, shit!
Oh, boy. Will he stay on there? I don't know. Probably not. Just gotta be real with myself. All right. If you made it to this part of the episode, you already know how I go on this show. It's the outro.
Bitch!
Yeah. Next episode, we got Colorado State on the schedule. We're gonna try to get another dub. We cannot take them lightly. We already know that. We took a Utah State team lightly, and we lost. We took a Wyoming team lightly, and we almost lost that game. So we can't take any teams lightly. I want to finish out this season with 3 more dubs. honestly. If we can go 9-3 in the first season, that will be a successful season in my book. But we are going to have to knock off number 23 Fresno State. And then we got to knock off Boise State to even get in the Mountain West Conference Championship game. But none of that is going to matter if we lose to Colorado State. We're going to have to win all 3 of these games. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If we don't win the Mountain West Conference, that's not the end of the world. But I really want to win that. And I'm sure you guys want to win that as well. But anyway, speaking of you guys, we can do the shout outs now. Shout out to Product Visuals, Optimal Prime 870, The Rapper 10,000, Warbmaster 777, Thomas Bays, Tony Hawkins, Arsenio Patillo, Caleb Harper, Eric Rams, Dare, Jordan Barker, Matt Aarons, Tim Alvarez, Afro Magic, Dearnay Patterson, Andrew Minton, Roscoe_34, Clips, and Smoking A609. A lot of those names I say a lot. Some of those names I'm not seeing in the comment section anymore. I don't know if they're still watching and just not commenting or what, but I said this before and I was kind of joking and I was kind of not joking. I want to reward the guys that are in the comment section, hitting the like button, all that good stuff on all the videos. And if you're not commenting, I don't know if you even watching the videos anymore, honestly. I don't know if you're hitting the like button. I just don't know. I don't know what you're doing. Oh man, I'm trying to weed out the guys that are not really here for the channel, just dropping in and benefiting off of what other guys have did for the channel. But that's enough of that rant. I really don't want to single out nobody, you know. I might not even take nobody off the list, because I hate to take somebody off the list and they're still watching the videos, just not commenting. But anyway, that's enough of all that. I am your HC. This is the Lobos Dynasty rebuild. Yeah. It's season 1. We gotta win 3 more and we can get it done. We are bowl eligible. Yes, sir. First season bowl eligible. Not as good as the first season at Bowling Green, where we went, I think, 13-0 in the first season before we lost in the playoff, which that probably should have never happened in the first place, but that's here nor there. But enough about Bowling Green. This is the Lobos. I'm out.